whole hall stunk, and I was just like, close your door. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, it's Clarky, and today I'm going to be giving you some tips and advice for living in a dorm your freshman year. Hope you guys find this video helpful. Subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and yeah, keep watching. I know a lot of you guys are incoming freshmen. It's your first year. You're all hyped, you know, like turn up. First time leaving your parents, probably living in a dorm or off campus. Living in a dorm, let's start with dorm. If you're living in a dorm, you may have a roommate, and if you haven't had a roommate before, or you know, your siblings, that's completely different than living with a stranger. So let me just tell y'all right now, roommates are iffy, you know what I'm saying? Like iffy. Sometimes you have really good ones, sometimes you have really bad ones, sometimes you have one like some days are good, some days are bad, so it's just like, oh, mosquito. Tips for having a successful experience or good experience with a roommate is definitely communicate. Like, I know sometimes it gets hard, and I don't know how it is for guys, but I know for girls, communicating things with another female, it's sometimes difficult. At least say communicate. So if like something's dirty and you didn't do it, just tell the person, you know, kindly, like, hey, could you know, clean that up, or make sure when you use this you clean up after yourself, or something like that. You don't want to do passive aggressive stuff like leaving sticky notes, or I don't know, like little petty stuff like throwing their stuff on the floor, or you know, things like that. You definitely want to communicate first. Don't use anybody's stuff without asking. Like, that's just one huge pet peeve of mine. I'm sure that's like with everybody though. Like, do not use their stuff without asking. Even if the person said you can use their stuff, like, oh, you can use this, you can use that, that always changes throughout the semester the more you irritate them. So you always want to ask before you use somebody's stuff, especially if they're the one buying it, like cups or whatever. And then that leads into another thing. You definitely want to contribute as well. So if you notice your roommate's always, you know, putting toilet paper in the bathroom, you want to get some toilet paper as well and put it in the bathroom. You don't want to be that person always using their stuff, but then you have your role in your room and you're not contributing. So you want to always do that. Yeah, that's just some things. And then also being mindful of sound pollution. Like, like you're like, what the heck is sound pollution? But so when you're in college, some people study in the library, some people don't. I personally do not like studying in the library because I people watch. So like if somebody's walking around me, like I'll be watching them, or like I'll be on my laptop and I'll like look up if somebody's talking near me, and I'm like, shut up, like. So that's just my thing. So I tend to study in my room, do my homework in my room, stuff like that. So that being said, as a roommate, especially if you have one shared room, I know a lot of underclassmen dorms, like freshmen, sophomores, you may have one room with 2 beds in it. You always want to be mindful of sound, so that putting headphones in when you're watching Netflix, putting headphones in when you're listening to music, unless you both are on the same page that, you know, this is a chill time, nobody's doing any crazy work, and you know that they want to listen to what you're listening to, that's when you can play stuff on your speakers or whatever. Just always want to be mindful of sound. And also, you have friends over, you always want to ask a roommate. Always want to ask a roommate, because you never want to be in a situation where your friend and your roommate have a beef, so then it creates drama that is just unnecessary, whereas you and your friend could have just gone to your friend's dorm or somewhere else to hang out. And then your friend may also use your roommate's stuff and won't say anything to you, and then you and your roommate now have issues. So you just want to be mindful of that. Tell your friends to respect the space, like, oh, this is my bed, this is my stuff, blah, 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 so then you don't have any little drama issues. Because your roommate may not say anything if, like, your friend used their whatever cups or dishes or ate their food. That's always a big thing. College kids will eat somebody's food. They'll go in their dorm, open the refrigerator, eat the food, even though it's not their friend's stuff. So just tell your friends what stuff is yours. If your friends are over and your roommate's doing homework, suggest going somewhere else to hang out, or possibly seeing like if it's okay with your roommate. I know sometimes, like especially that beginning of the semester, your roommate doesn't want any conflict, so they'll say yeah it's fine even though it's not fine. So as a person, you just want to think about situations like that and tell your friend, you and your friend go somewhere else to hang out because your roommate is studying. Your roommate will really appreciate that in the long run, and then that will make a better relationship. Pay attention to like little things, because you and your roommate in the beginning will talk a lot. You know, you guys will talk about things you don't like, things you like, and blah 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 blah. So just like be mindful of the things they don't like and little like pet peeves. So like if your roommate tends to like a clean environment and you lied on that little checklist talking about, oh I'm a clean person, and your room looks like a tornado hit it 90% of the time, just be mindful of trying to keep your things clean, and definitely not having your stuff in their space. So usually there's like an invisible line down the middle of the room where one side is yours, the other side is the other person's. So if you're not a clean person or whatever, just keep your stuff on your side of the room. Don't have excess trash and food. Oh my gosh. Yes, this leads me into the next one. Food. Throw your away. Like, throw your stuff away. Do not have a bunch of boxes, like takeout boxes, pizza boxes, like to-go things. Like, don't have all of that in your room, because it creates a smell. Yes, a smell, and you don't want that. Because we had some guys on my hall my freshman year, and they opened their door and literally the whole hall stunk, and I was just like, close your door. Yeah. So yeah, also with living in a dorm your freshman year, you also just want to have some snacks handy, because you never know, especially during finals week, or you don't have time to go to the dining hall, or some crazy situation happens where you don't have time to get food, or you can't get food. So like ramen noodles, things that you can have for a long time, and you always want to just like save one of them in like a water bottle. Just save like one of them, because you never know, and it will come in handy, and you'll be like, yes, thank you that I saved this a long time ago. Like if you have to hide it. Not be afraid to go to the dining hall by yourself. I know that was one thing that was like, I don't know, it wasn't really scary for me, but it was just like weird. It was just like, I don't want to be in the dining hall, like just sitting there by myself, and everybody else is sitting with their hallmates and roommates and yada yada yada. I mean, I'll definitely check with other people and see if they want to go with you to go to the dining hall, but if they already went and you're hungry, go. Don't be afraid, and do not eat because you're afraid to go to the dining hall by yourself. That I figured that like bothers a lot of freshmen in like dining hall. Dining halls aren't really scary. There's so many people in there. People ask you to sit with them if they see you by yourself, but a lot of times if you're not bothered by sitting by yourself, then it's not a big deal. Yeah, dining halls are not scary. I know a lot of y'all are like, oh my god, like dining hall. It's kind of like a cafeteria in high school, but it's just more relaxed, where it's like you just go and get your stuff, and if you want to get a to-go box, you can get a to-go box. Another thing, you can get to-go boxes and take them, and people eat in class, especially if you have an 8 a.m. They'll go get breakfast, bring it to their class, eat in class. But you just want to be careful with eating in class, because you don't want to have no stinky food or something that smells loud, and then it'll like stink up the whole lecture hall, and everybody's looking at you like, really? You want to bring that in here? And now we have to sit in this like hot box for like an hour and a half. So yeah, don't be that person. Yeah, I hope you guys found this video helpful. These are some tips or what to expect your freshman year living in a dorm. So I hope this video was helpful to you. Subscribe, like this video, comment down below if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next one.
See, I don't know if I could handle you as just a friend.